Hello. All right, so we are going to whip up our dessert for the night, right? Simple, simple. You can do it either one serving or multiple servings, but this is really wonderful. It's tasty and it's totally super nutritious for you. Just amazing. The tool I'll be using is my Cuisinart wand. The emulsifier, but this is one of the attachments that goes with it. Really cool. We're gonna use an avocado. So we're gonna use, I'm just gonna do one avocado because I'm predominantly doing this recipe for my daughter. So I'm doing avocado, cacao powder, making sure it has no sugars, no added junk. If you're sensitive to cacao powder or cocoa powder, because of the caffeine that can be in it, or it being a legume, a bean, you can also use carob, but like I've shared before, carob is a little bit different flavor, so just keep that in mind. Some of the different sweeteners that you can use a really good raw organic honey, or you can use molasses, you can use maple syrup, make sure it's grade B, an organic maple sugar, or you can use stevia drops. I like to use stevia drops to help keep the glycemic number down, but since I'm making this dessert for my daughter, I'm going to use a little bit of maple syrup with the stevia. I'm going to tell you a little trick. So you're wanting to say if a recipe asks for a full cup of maple syrup, and you know that part of what makes that recipe really wonderful is because it has that maple syrup taste. So you can cut that in half, if not by a third or a fourth, and then add a little bit of the vanilla or English toffee stevia drops, and you don't taste the stevia, you end up enhancing the flavor of the maple syrup. So it's a little trick. Then some of the oils that mix really well with chocolate is cinnamon bark, ginger, orange, on guard, peppermint, and fennel even. What's really cool about fennel is if you like licorice flavor, it just kind of enhances, again, since it's naturally sweet. So let's say you're not wanting any of the citrusy taste or the mint taste or a spicy taste, just adding a drop of fennel to the pudding just kind of enhances the flavor of the pudding. So again, since I'm doing this for my daughter, I'm going to do peppermint for her. So we're going to scoop out the avocado. This was a really soft, ripe avocado. All right, scooping it all out. So it's in here. And then kind of squish it down a little bit just so it doesn't have to work quite as hard. All right, and then with the maple syrup, since it's one avocado, I'm gonna probably fill about two teaspoons of maple syrup, because again, it's my daughter. But I would probably, for myself, do one. All right. Yummy. I'm gonna add a little squirt of the English toffee. Again, you probably really don't have to. My daughter has a tremendous sweet tooth. So, and sprinkling just a little bit of salt sometimes helps, the pink Himalayan salt, because it enhances the flavor. And my daughter likes the salted caramel flavor too, so that helps. Now with the cocoa powder, I'm gonna start out with a heaping teaspoon. And this is, our regular eating teaspoon. So, and then 1 drop of peppermint. All right, now peppermint is definitely one of those oils that you want to make sure that you're doing just 1 drop, especially in some of these recipes because it can get really intense flavoring. All right, we're gonna make a little bit of noise here for a second. Make sure we got locked in. So here we go. Now you can watch this greenness turn into wonderful pudding. pause for a second. Let's take a look at it. All right, so it's still a little bit green in color, which means my daughter will know, because she ironically has no clue that the pudding that I create for her is with avocados, because she claims she does not like avocados. And that's what's cool about this recipe, is that they truly don't have a clue. All right, so I'm gonna taste. It needs just a little bit more of the cocoa powder. So we're going to add just a little bit of that. Let me rinse off my spoon. But you can definitely taste the mint, so it has plenty of mint. And I'm probably going to add just a little bit more of the toffee to bring out the maple syrup. All right, let's do one more cool swirl. And then we're going to dish this up so you can see it in a dish. All right, so now let's check it out. Taste one more time. Perfect. Has the right amount of chocolate, taste, a little bit of mint. All right, let's grab a serving bowl. Let's see. And what's cool is, so if any of you have ever whipped up your own whipped cream with coconut cream, it, again, the same little blender that I just used, I use for, it has an attachment for a whipping, for a whip. Just crazy sounding, huh? But you can also do it in this. So we're going to, so you can see it dished up. All right, you see how thick that is? I mean, it's like way crazy thick. And then we're gonna grab another spoon so that we can add a little bit of heavy whipping cream, which is really not whipping cream, it is coconut milk cream. All right, put a little bit of that on top of it. And let's see if you can see this. All right, oh, there we go. So there is chocolate pudding with whipped cream on top for dessert. And this one is mint flavored. If I was doing it for myself, I probably would do a little bit of ginger and a little bit of fennel, or maybe even On Guard, who knows? I'd have to do a little bit of each of them. Maybe I need to make 5 of these little dishes with different flavors, and we can test them all out. That sounds awesome. All right, you guys have a beautiful, blessed day. Talk to you later. Bye.